You're not gonna do analysis, so that's fine.
I'm not gonna narrate, so just like come with me. You can talk if you want, don't worry about it.
Oh, I'll talk. I don't plan on being mute.
They love hearing him talk, so.
Look at this little bed. That is such a little spot. Jamie? Okay, you're gonna walk. I'm gonna take a... You wanna take a photo? This is a little spot to take a photo on. Wait a minute.
Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. It is 3:20 p.m. on May 20th, 2023 in Stanley Park, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It is 20 degrees outside on a sunny evening in the city. In this video, my partner, a friend, and I walk for 2.1 kilometers starting just north of 2nd Beach, then stroll south along the Stanley Park Seawall path to English Bay Beach, then northeast along Denman, ending our trek at Ongba Vietnamese Eatery. If you would like to support the channel, help me purchase some new equipment, click the heart icon to send me a super thanks. To receive updates, follow me on Instagram at jforestwood. And if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, share it, and subscribe.
Man of nature.
Yeah.
This is a really good one. Jamie, tomorrow we need to go down on Wreck, maybe.
Okay.
Oh, that is the city's biggest only clothing optional beach.
Or third beach.
There are gays there, but there. Again, I'm not heterophobic, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, again, I love the sisters, but I don't need to stare at all of them.
What? Sisters?
Women.
Oh.
Love the sisters, I don't need to stare at a lot of these. But yeah, there is a gay part of the beach. Around after 6 p.m., 6 to 8, there's almost like a party vibe. There's somebody playing like drum circles, there's all these things, and it's huge. So imagine as much as we walked so far, it's even bigger than this.
Wreck Beach.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there another beach where it's nudist?
That is the one.
There's any that's the one.
That's the one.
Oh.
Rain or shine?
Yeah.
That's the one, and it's pretty lit, I would say, in a sense, because there's just always a lot of
That's
people.
where you can make sure you get a whole tan.
But you get like almost, you have to go down 500 steps and come back 500
Yeah.
steps up. It's quite a workout just going up and down this thing. There, of course, it has like nice showers and everything. So it's pretty good. Not super well maintained, but maintained-ish. But it's definitely a vibe. The best part is there's nothing in front. Well, mountains in the background, but unlike here, it's just empty. Everything is so peaceful, and sunsets are magical. I filmed a sunset over there like back in September when it was cold and nobody was naked.
Let's stop by the concession.
Sure? Show your viewers what they're missing out on this sunniest day in Vancouver.
Is this a live stream?
No. He does live streams with his phone. That has the data. Live streams are good. There are like a lot of interesting people who are interested to know about Vancouver, who get to ask questions like, what is that? And you're like, dude, that is just a friggin' tree. I know, it's majestic, but that's just a tree. It's probably a few hundred years old maybe, because it's like, what is it, like 80 feet tall or
Those
something?
are probably 100 years old.
Yeah.
The big chunks there. They're not like you're 200 or 500 years old. Those are huge. There's some 500-year-old trees over in the woods. They're protected. They shouldn't cut them down. Occasionally they make a mistake and cut them down, but most of the time they protect them.
I'm pretty sure no one's cutting down trees on Stanley Park, that's for sure.
Oh no, not here, but well, yeah, they actually do.
Okay, look at this thing that is so. Look at all the little patterns on the trees. It's just. These are the things that are just astonishing. So there are literal tree, like I think, what do they call them? Herbs or sort of smaller little bushes. They're literally shrubs. Yeah, little shrubs that almost look like a spiral mandala. I was like, wow, that is natural beauty. There's a Vancouver artist. She's based in, I think she used to be based in New Zealand, Auckland. I think she's from Victoria in BC. She actually first started doing those designs. This very Canadian indigenous inspired mandalas, also very nature inspired. And I was like, whoa! Like,
Did you show that to me?
I did. I used to follow that person back when I used to live in Bangladesh, like 2015, 16.
Oh yeah, I
just
think you showed
moving
me something
here
like
after
that.
all these years.
Very cool.
Looking at those trees, those plants and stuff, and like, whoa, that is an inspiration for me. Look at this pool. They open the pool and instantly it's busy. Why the wait? What were they waiting for?
They usually give the pool an hour just so that they can clean it out if they need to. And it also lets the chlorine kill off stuff in the water from all the people. So they'll close it for another hour later tonight around 5:30 and then reopen it for the final swim.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
It's a saltwater pool, so how did that feel? I've never been in like quote unquote saltwater.
You'll be able to float easier, but it's salty.
I mean, if you have any cuts or anything, that must be a bit.
Yeah, but you really shouldn't go in the pool if you have like big open wounds. But it would definitely clean it out and make it healthier.
Yeah. I mean, if somebody wants like a very fresh, inspired scent, EUD poop pee. I don't know how to describe it.
Here,
Fresh, little sprinkling of urine scented water.
just let me stop here for a minute. I'll only be a couple minutes. 5 seconds.
Yeah, look around, show the people everything. The thing is, you need to, in Canada, you need to learn how to the whole idea of getting service people to do things, it's not a Canadian way of life. Like electricians and plumbers, like people are like, yeah, do it yourself. And these services are so expensive. Like something very dumb and basic, like getting a bike tuned, it should not cost $150.
That's a bike.
That's a bike. That's a new bike right there, and that's what they charge in Kensington's. It's literally used to be around that brewery on Kensington.
No, I won't pay that price to repair a bike.
Water levels are rising. You can
That'll cost me like that I could fix myself by paying for $20 worth of tools and a few parts, you know? Like some of the things, like if you got like a custom tire rim or something like that, then yeah, maybe you're gonna pay the $150 because you have a really expensive bike. But at that point in time, you're probably a pro.
Yeah, I do find these prices. These are the kind of things that actually encourage waste. Some people would literally toss a bike and buy a new one because it's way cheaper to get a new one from like Goodwill or something. If you buy like a second-hand bike or something instead of getting it and tuning a new one.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a short one, but I would like the membership, but the bikes are so heavy.
I know.
I was like, no.
I do enjoy my Segway 9bot Max 360. It's a really nice electric scooter.
Oh.
It is heavy. It's almost 40 pounds, but I'm not carrying it around everywhere.
Right. How much
Yeah.
is an electric scooter?
So I bought it around Black Friday. It was $9.99. Usually I think it retails for $13.20 or something. So I got it at a decent price, and I bought it through Amazon. So
Like a grand? Is that
yeah,
what you said? Yeah.
a grand plus taxes. But I got it from Amazon. I paid it in installments, which was pretty useful.
Oh, nice. Amazon lets you do that?
Yeah. So if you have any purchases, I think over like $100 or $200, they let you have the option to chop it down into smaller bits.
Interest free?
Interesting.
Oh, good.
I actually bought my camera, the one that Jay is using.
Yeah.
The similar camera that I bought it the same way. Bought it through Amazon from DJI. but I paid it in installments because it's way cheaper to pay like $120 per month instead of like paying that much money.
That's right. So, are your families coming for the wedding?
We're inviting his. My brother and sister-in-law are stuck.
My parents
somewhere
have hinted that they want to come.
Yeah,
They even sent them a birthday card, which is a big step for them.
This is very sweet.
No.
My family split up in 2 different continents. My brother and his family is in Africa, West Africa, East Africa, sorry. And my parents are in South Asia. So parents are still counting on days. I will like wake up one day, realize I have been missing out on the true calling of Almighty. Repent on my old days, kick him out, and just move back Bangladesh full time. Yeah.
So both of your well, you're not out. Your parents aren't accepting. Is that what?
I'm out to everyone. We both are. His parents are trying to be a little bit more supportive.
Yeah.
My parents will have to wait for deathbed to have that sense. It's fine. I'm not holding my breath and everything. September, that's what we're really doing. Things happen. My whole dream is to do one dumb thing, is get a fruit cart, cater the whole thing.
Oh, that's cute. Which fruit cart are you going to do?
I want something either like, if I'm being very honest, if I could, I want Japa Dog. It is freaking lit.
You could get a Japa
It
Dog.
is lit. Imagine Japa Dog literally catering your wedding. That is so fun. I want like, if I could have the permission, have them parked in a beach somewhere right next to us. Have some little fairy lights here and there, and have Japa Dogs with it. It's just something very sweet, very like. It's something like.
Hey, if Japa Dog wants to sponsor for free, I'll say Japa Dog in my next 20 videos.
You know what? We do love Japa Dogs, especially the Karage fried chicken. Yes.
So Japa Dog, if you're listening,
You should get them
let's
to
talk.
make, a like J&A like fusion dog based on like
You know what?
cultures and food.
We will come up with something.
Slow, one step at a time.
One
Try to get the sponsorship first.
You know what? Fuck Japan, you can make it.
But I want something dumb and sweet like that. Like, I would have a little cocktail with everybody after we get drinks somewhere like dumb like Gringos, because it is that kind of a hipster diaper I want and I love. Very pink. Gringos is top to bottom pink, and I love that.
Oh yes, I know you like that.
We probably only have to pay a couple $1,000s to get Gringos for a couple hours. So
Yeah.
that wouldn't be hard to do.
Oh yeah, and having like delicious food, and have like the whole
Be
ceremony
cheaper than
happen
getting
on
a
a beach
hall and
side with like a
everything, yeah.
Japa Dog or some sort of food cart doing it. Oh, I love that.
And the best thing about that is that if you want to fill up the place, like everyone who's invited comes first, you get the reserved seats and tables, and then anyone else who wants to come in, so long as they don't cause problems, can come in and enjoy the bar and pay for their own drinks.
Honestly, Gringos on Davie is that kind of place. It's so welcoming. It probably has the funnest staff in all of Davie Street. Like, I've been to a few restaurants and businesses around that area. Gringos definitely has
Yeah,
by
the
far
Gringos
the best
on
staff.
Blood Alley does a great job too. Like, and it's the same
Yeah,
staff.
yeah.
They work at both
Again,
locations.
nothing with Gringos, but that alley has rats in it. I'm not walking around rats.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like where some of our local friends took us before we moved to Vancouver. And they were just like, "Aren't you freaked out?" And then they take us to this friggin' awesome bar, and then we're like, "We'll go to the Davie Street one when we move here."
Pests and vermins are where I draw the line.
so we don't have to walk down the alley with the rats.
They're in Toronto as well, Gringos?
No. Blood Alley, that's back in Gastown. And the one where we like is on Davie.
Yeah, so it's a chain here, but yeah.
Again, nothing actually wrong with Gringos, but like the rats, I think they choose to live there, and it's their right probably. Who gives a shit? And I just don't want to be around rats.
I mean, who does?
I'm
Exactly.
pretty sure there must be somebody who's like,
Rats
oh
give me
yeah,
rats.
I'm into rats.
Yes.
Ratatouille. Imagine the amount of dumb kids who at some point in life have put a live rat on their head thinking that thing was gonna make them do magically smarter stuff to do.
I mean, I think.
Oh. But yeah, gringos on Davy, they want to go.
Okay. I love this path.
Are you going to both be in what do you call the traditional garment?
I do not believe we'll be wearing anything traditional unless I do want to have one day where we will have a traditional ceremony which is called hulud. Hulud means yellow. So yellow is also referred to turmeric. So there's a particular ritual where people put turmeric on you before wedding because you're gonna look great. For some dumb reason, that's a ritual.
I'll put turmeric on you. It's on the people getting married.
Yeah. And also those who wish to get married, but that's a whole dumb little wedding game. Oh yeah, that one wants to get married too. It's almost like throwing the bouquet.
If those silly little wedding things don't cost money, I'm down.
Costco, turmeric.
Costco, yeah. I don't feel.
Maybe we can rent out the Costco.
Grocery store turmeric's gonna burn your skin.
Oh, okay.
There's a special one. Yeah, it's a little milder.
Thank God you told me.
Yeah. Please do not put grocery store turmeric on your body. It'll burn. It'll stain a lot of clothes.
Oh yeah, it's like beets.
Oh, but that's the thing though. Natural dye, beets, indigo. Look, that's the vibe.
That's beautiful.
So, Asia, some, not a lot, slightly more privileged, I would say. Clothing brands across Asia, they went back to natural dyes. I am really living for that, especially on cotton. It's pretty good, light, breathable wear, nice thing, and the color is definitely different from whatever chemical dye anybody else uses.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, natural dyes. I don't see a lot here, but even tartan used to be all natural, right?
Yeah, back in the day. They just figured out what would produce a dye. Everything from bark to berries, you know?
Yeah. What would, like, okay,
like there's
color
some
purple
leaves
used to come from shell, like actual, like seashells.
I didn't know that.
Color
cool.
purple would come from seashells. That's what they would use in parts of Asia.
When they just soak it in water with the shells in the water?
Yeah, and then I think they grind it to a paste and then I think extract the pigment somehow. I don't know. That's a whole process. I'm just oversimplifying a very intricate process. But yeah, like using something like rose, mangoes. The mango one is kind of disgusting. It's like the Europeans used to feed sheep mangoes and take their poo-poo and turn that into paint. Yeah. So a lot of masterpieces that you see in like museums around the world, some of them were like literally made with poo-poo ink.
Well, the Gastown steam clock is powered by poop, so.
Oh, it is. That's a very funny thing though. Gastown steam clock, that's powered by poop. Steam clock. Gastown steam clock. Yeah, that's uses active sewage.
Someone made a little home garden right here.
Yeah, how is this possible? Because the tide was super rough.
They must have built it above the tide line.
Quite often.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let him think. Look at this shell. It's purple right here.
Yeah. Very cool.
And then she said, like,
Look at this. Literally, as we were speaking, purple.
Yeah.
But here, somebody would probably use lavender or something, right? Over in that part, they use shell.
The flowers too. You can get color from that. Roses, stuff like that. Tulips. Like the daylilies would do the orange. Back in Ontario. I don't know about here.
I learned something I didn't know. I know about the white trillium of Ontario. Provincial flower is dogwood.
Over here?
Yeah, dogwood.
Whoa! Well, you heard it here, folks. It's dogwood.
I'm pretty sure nobody had known that fact or ever, whoever is watching this video, but You're
No,
welcome.
A lot of the
You
people
are welcome, whoever's watching.
Not
this video.
everyone's from Vancouver. Some of the people are from California. There's some
Ooh,
really
wow,
cool,
that
good
is
stuff. You can get this
beautiful.
from her. Buy her stuff. It's good. The beadwork is impeccable.
Oh, that is amazing. I thought this was going to be way busier than it is because the weather is much nicer too.
Well, some of the locals went out of town.
Yeah, it is a long weekend. So I'm assuming people decided to go on longer trips.
Yeah, so these might be people from like Burnaby or Surrey coming here.
Sure.
Some of them, not all of them. The airport was busy yesterday in the morning. It started flashing up, so a lot of people were getting on planes.
That must be fun. This building is so cute. It's literally reshaped the whole this area. Look at all the other buildings. Can't spot a single one. Doesn't really stand out, but this one does.
The colorful one? Yeah.
Almost gives me a vibe. I don't know about Australia or Canada, but I didn't remember back in Bangladesh, TV would stop at like midnight or something, and then you would show something like this.
Oh yeah, yeah. But we used to do that in the 80s as well,
Yeah.
90s maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early 90s, yeah, I remember that.
No, it doesn't.
There's 24-hour dumb TV. I mean, I would rather have quality TV for 12 hours than have shitty TV for 24 hours. If I'm being honest, like that is the vibe. You have like give me a Game of Thrones. Not even a Game of Thrones. Give me a Modern Family. I would love a good comedy.
It's starting to
We're
fill
gonna
up.
Go this way.
Are we going to Ongba? Oh, okay.
What's that?
How's your YouTube channel going?
I haven't done much content at all. Yeah, it is a full-time job, getting things done. 5 days at the week, and then the weekend you have to cook, clean, and do all that home tasks. So we literally got two things. One for the last and the other for the last one.
Hey Jane, I just want to give you a heads up. There's a 95% chance that you're going to take a picture of your coffee.
CBD is gives you energy. So you can get something like a regular, anything with a little bit of CBD gives you energy.
Can I like one day come in? Because you got a discount? Can I use that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, cool.
I mean, we're heading towards that. If you want, I can just stop it and get it.
Oh no, I've got so much on there. Do one day, yeah.
One day at a time.
Yeah. Because just got these.
Something that's that I was thinking of. You have to have the intention of something, open mind and clear out. This is something like a regular minded. But you have to have the intention. Oh, I want this. And have them go through the experience. This is what I want. We're doing. Let's you go forward. What do you want to say?
We're going to go in here. I'll see you in a few minutes, folks. Yeah.
We should this. We just got this. It's nice stuff.
Okay, we're good. Let's go.
It is pretty cool. It is a local. Sorry, it's handmade in Vietnam.
So cool. Huh?
Oh no, careful.
Oh, thank you for saving me.
That's right.
I almost stepped in some guacamole or something. This is absolutely epic here. Like, there's so many people out today. It's great. Oh, wow. Yeah, the Viva scooters, yeah. That's actually, these Viva scooters have actually given some business to Delaney's.
How about you buy a Vespa, like an actual petrol Vespa?
Yeah.
So an actual petrol one would be cheaper than this electric one.
It's like the big general hospital.
So is it just, are you just doing like spoken, or is there singing involved?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for the shows it's just talking. It's yeah, no, not a musical.
Oh, okay,
Although
cool.
I would love to be a musical one day.
Yeah, we can
Sing.
rap.
I think
It's
it's
great.
interesting.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Are you more classics or modern? What kind of music genres do you sing or prefer?
Yeah, I like musical theatre, pop, classical. Yeah, I guess like I like the classic. Movies are nice.
Which plays would you say? I'm like, for me, I'm very basic, so I would say Legally Blonde or Mean Girls would be my kind of,
Musical?
or Hairspray. Yeah, Hairspray.
Yeah.
Those would be my kind of like go-to musicals because I'm very,
Love that.
very basic and stereotypical. But yeah,
Yeah, no,
what
I-
would you like? These are the scooters that I would probably.
Right. I know, I love that too. I love like Wicked, like modern musicals.
Oh yeah, Wicked is a good one.
Wicked. Yeah, I love ballads. Give me a good ballad. Yeah. And is this the branch you usually work at?
Yep.
Cool.
So shoot me a text like if I'm in, by all means.
Yeah, I had this like, this guy was like, you should try a joint that has Thai master sleep. And it was really good actually. I didn't flip out and it was good.
They are very different for very different purposes.
Oh, it's not.
Because
Yeah.
if you're every time you do something different. So if I'm doing
Ya decías, ya me acordé.
would be
Best Vietnamese on the strip.
Here, here.